What's up, YouTube? Happy 2019. It's the end of January and I'm back with another episode just to talk to you guys about what's been going on lately. So recently, you guys know I took that little break to just figure some stuff out with the show and then figure out where I wanted to go with the show, whether I still wanted to do a show and stuff like that. So on this little break, well, actually the break was for me to actually focus on more story-based games, and instead of playing online, a couple of story-based games I actually focused on during this short period of time, long period of time, was Tomb Raider, or the Shadow of the Tomb Raider, God of War, Evil Within 2, Prey. What's another game I played? Other than those two games, other than those 4 games, there's probably a couple more in there that I'll probably get to throughout the duration of this video. So yeah. So the first game, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, I was dying for that game around the time it came out. I wasn't too satisfied with it. It was kind of weird. It was an interesting story, but I felt like it could have been more to the story because the end kind of sucked. But maybe that's just me. Other than that, it was like I said, the story was there. Everything was kind of there, but the story was just too short for me. I was expecting like a longer story, or just something more than what it was. Just because it was like it's supposed to be the last entry in the series. But it's like, I just didn't expect that ending. The ending kind of sucked. And then like the last few games that actually came out, I really didn't like the ending of those ones either. But all the games kind of followed each other, and it's a different, like, getting to see Laura's story and stuff like that. It was pretty cool, but the ending just wasn't there for me. All in all, I give that game like a 6.5 out of 10, just because the ending and like exploring and stuff like that. I didn't actually 100% the game. I think I was like 75 or 80% through the game when I beat it, but it still needed some more to it. I know there's like DLC for it out now, but I don't think I'm gonna pick that up. That's nothing I really want to pick up anyway. Another game that I wanted to talk about that I actually played was God of War. So with God of War, I didn't actually know what I was getting myself into. I kind of picked it up just because it was on sale and because it was the collector's edition. It was pretty dope. It was like really dope, and like the collector's edition in and of itself is cool. Just the statue and the stuff that it comes with is pretty cool, and the way the game was set up, like the graphics were pretty cool. Like when the game first like announced, or when I started first seeing promos for it, I was like, all right, this game is gonna be whatever, you know. And then when I seen the dragon with the talking dragon with the beard, and you could see his beard actually move and stuff, I was like, that's pretty dope. I should check it out. And I didn't get it till it went on sale. So I didn't actually expect the game to be that good, and I didn't expect that game to actually move me. Not too many games actually like move me in the way that this game did, and it was kind of a father-son journey, and getting to know who you are. That's kind of what it was to me. Just following Atreus' story and Kratos' story, and just getting to know a little bit more about like the Greek gods and stuff like that, such as Thor, Odin, and Loki and stuff like that. It was pretty cool. It's something new, something I didn't actually know too much about, so it was cool kind of diving into it and just getting all around feel of what the game was and what it was about and everything like that. And after I had played that game, or while I was playing that game, I was like, well, maybe I should pick up the first God of War that they released, the remastered ones for PS4. And I looked into it and I was just like, I don't think, well, I'm probably gonna wind up picking it up sometime this year. The game was satisfying, but after that, there was kind of like a hole in me to where I actually was like, well, I need to play something else to like fill this hole. I felt like it should have been, the game was an amazing game. I didn't feel like it should be more to the game as I did with Tomb Raider. The game was perfect the way it was, pretty much. But I would have liked it more if it was like, if it was more to do. Well, it was a lot to do in that game, like challenges and stuff. But that game was a pretty cool game. I just want to leave it at that. Another game I had jumped back into on a short break was Dishonored 2. Dishonored 2 was a very good game, but it was kind of like weird because it was just weird. I like the ending, but it was kind of like one of those games where you drop for a while because you don't know what was going on, and then you jump back into it and you're like, oh, okay. But come to find out, I actually jumped back into the game and found out like I was halfway through the game and I didn't even know it. I don't necessarily like games like that because I like to know where I'm going and where the story's actually going in the game. And this game, I didn't particularly feel like I knew where I was going. I felt like I was just rummaging around and just playing. So when I had found out I was near the end of the game, I was kind of like, bro, what the heck? Like, I didn't know like this was the whole game, but it was still kind of cool just getting to see another side of the story, like a different perspective of just
resume normal duties. Target has escaped.
Just kind of getting to know like somebody else's story, and then just it was like interesting to see her side of the story and not just from her father's side. So I got like towards the end to where you had to beat the witch lady, and I was kind of like, okay. After I beat it, I was like, okay, that was a pretty dope game, you know, for what it was. I think it came out in 2016, and for that year, I guess it was great for what it was. But I felt like that game should have had a little bit more to it as well. But it's an older game, so I didn't really expect too much from it. And I wasn't really paying close attention to like, well, you know, that game you actually had to kind of pay attention to what you were doing and the things that you were getting at, because like sometimes in the game you'll find like notes and stuff that's like just out there, and when you read them you kind of get more background on what kind of happened and how that lady like took over the town and everything like that. So that was pretty dope. And then so all in all, I'll give that game like a 6 out of 10. I wouldn't even give it like a 0.5 or nothing like that, or like a 6.5 out of 10, because the game was just what it was, and it's an outdated game. Other than that, I had played or finished actually Evil Within 2. That game was pretty dope. Like, I didn't even know that game was like that cool. So I played the first one and beat it, and that was like, okay, it is what it is. The second one, I was like, it's just the second one, whatever. Might as well get it because I had the first one. Now, that's a game I had to put down for a long while because it's a survival game and I didn't have ammo and I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Then I had jumped back into it recently and found out I was actually close to the end of that game, and I had to play it for a couple of hours, and like maybe like 3 or 4 days it took me to actually beat the game. But playing it, it was like this game is pretty fucking dope, and I don't think anybody expected that game to be what it was for the year that it came out. And for the most part, like, the ending was pretty great, and it kind of left you with cliffhanger, so there's like always a fucking plot twist, and it's just like, bro, where the hell did this get that? So move it. So after I thought I was actually done with, I actually thought I was done with the game. I actually wasn't. It was like, okay, this part right here, I thought it was the end after I beat like the devil guy, and then nope, it wasn't the end. Come to find out, his wife like rules the town, and then like it's like an extra end, and I didn't even know what it was, and I'm just like, bro, what the fuck is this? Like, what am I actually playing here? So I got to the end of the game. Come to find out, like, Moira, Sebastian's wife, is the evil sticky lady. I don't know what to call her. She's like a witch or something, but she's like the evil witch lady, and you had to kind of beat her to get your daughter back and whatever. Now when they reviewed this game at E3, I actually didn't know what to expect from the game. I just knew it was gonna be an okay game, and I kind of just knew I wanted the game to play. After actually playing it and getting to know like the story a little bit more and things like that, it was like, this game is like pretty cool. You know, I would recommend the game to anybody. Like, if you like just coming into games, those two games are like a definite like just jump into part 1 and part 2, and it's one of those games to where you have to play part 1 to play part 2. So and like I said, like coming from part 1, it was like this is pretty dope. Then part 2, it's like, yo, this is like a great way to end the series. I don't think they should pick the series up. I think they should just leave it where it is and how it is. I mean, it's nothing to add to the story really, because at the end of the game, you get your daughter back, and that was it. And she was like, and everybody gets killed at the end. If you get to the end though, like everybody gets killed at the end. It was pretty funny at the same time too, how everybody wound up dying, or how Mobius wound up like controlling people and stuff. There was some weird parts in that too, where I was like, what the fuck? Like, what am I playing? And then other parts I was just like, that's whatever. But like towards the end of the game, like when I picked it back up again and started playing it again, it was like, okay, I know what's going on here. I know like what I'm about to do. So it was pretty dope just playing through the game and actually beating it and getting to see what happens at the end. Another game I had like jumped back into on this little break was Prey. Prey definitely was one of those games where I had to put down for a little while and to think about what I had to do next in the game, because that game's pretty fucking scary. And it's not even scary like Evil Within scary. Evil Within was like a scary like these mother effers look crazy. Like what the fuck is this? And then like Prey is Prey is like a scary game to where like things are popping out at you. You gotta kind of run and hide from them zombies and stuff like that. So it was pretty dope. So I definitely did take a break from that just to get take a break from it. So jumping back in, it was pretty dope, and just getting to know Sebastian's story just a little bit more. And then finding fucking ammo. It took me years to find goddamn ammo. But again, it's a survival game. Then now I'm playing Just Cause.
This buggy needs to get to our scout squad for a recon.
Just Cause 3, and I had seen Just Cause 4 came out like not too long ago. So I was like, you know, maybe it is time for me just to get the game just because. So I had it with PlayStation Plus, and then I just decided to buy the disc because it was like $5. And I was just like, who cares? And I actually regret buying the game because I had it for free. I'm probably gonna return it within the next couple of days because I have the game with PlayStation Plus. And now that I'm back online, I don't have to, there's no point in me having the disc. So this game is pretty cool, you know, but at the same time it gets boring really fast because I've been doing the same stuff throughout this game. Oh shit. Like delivering cars, taking over compounds and stuff like that. It's the same thing over and over again. I kind of get it's like a Grand Theft Auto type of thing for me. Like everybody loves Grand Theft Auto. I don't love Just Cause, but it's one of those games to where you like, okay, this game is just a pastime. Oh no! Oh, I thought I was gonna fall in the water. So I play it just to pass time, you know. The hell? Okay. Did you see that? It was just moving back. So yeah, I play it just to pass time, and like today just to do a show where I can just kind of bullshit and kill people and stuff. He does do some pretty cool stuff, but at the end of the day, it's just like, bro, I'm doing the same stuff over and over again. And then coming off of like certain games, this game is kind of like a relaxing game because in a way it's like a button masher, but it's not. Because you can kind of do whatever you want in the game and then like get away with it. So it's like, I don't know, this game's weird. I did actually plan on picking up Just Cause 4, but then I was like, what's the point? It's just like this one, a different story, and I'm not even following the actual story in this game. So other than this game, like I don't have no intentions of actually finishing this game. I'm probably gonna play the free version until I get like super boring. I'll delete the game. And then other than this, I had wanted to actually jump into like Shadow of the Colossus just because it seems like a pretty dope game and it came out like a while ago. and I feel like I just got a whole bunch of catching up to do on these classic games, being I actually never finished some of the games that I started playing on PlayStation. So when this one came out, it was actually like, oh, this is pretty dope. Like Shadow of the Colossus, I didn't even know what the hell the Colossus was until like doing my research on the game. Oh shit, it's more motherfuckers coming. Shit. And to actually like doing research on the game and stuff like that. So I mean, I just feel like it was a game I want to get into, and I mean it's a relatively short game, but it's still one of those games I actually want to get into, just to say I played it and just to say like that was a good game. And from many people I actually heard the game was actually a good game, so I'm like, might as well just get it. Like, it is what it is. If it's not, I'll probably honestly tell you guys, but I doubt that it's like not satisfying if that many people were telling me like, yeah, it's a good game, you gotta get it. And I think at one point me and G-Dog had actually mentioned playing the game, or G-Dog actually mentioned getting the game because it was like, oh wow, because it was like one of those classic games that he remembered playing when he was a kid and stuff like that. But so far I'm only like an hour and some change in. The graphics are pretty cool on that game, and then it's just games it's just a classic game that I wanted to play. Something besides like Spyro and Crash Bandicoot. I actually plan on getting those pretty soon as well. Just not in the near future. Just when I get finished with like these road games I'm actually playing. Recently I picked up BioShock, the collection. I actually never played BioShock before. This was like my first time getting into the game, and I'm pretty addicted to it. And I don't even know what the hell the story is actually about. It's just a game to play, and the game I can say like I've played that game, like it's a great game, or whatever the case may be with the game. So I just can't wait to get through all 3 games and give my review and opinion on it. I posted like a while back telling you guys I was ready to get, not a while back, but like a week ago, that I was actually ready to start going online again, because I'm ready to like kill motherfuckers on Overwatch and destroy motherfuckers on Rainbow Six Siege. I'm really like ready to get back into it, but I think I need a little bit of practice before I'm actually online, because I don't want to get online and get my ass kicked, because that's just gonna hurt my feelings. Other than that, I've been actually working on stuff for the show. Just the overall view of where we're going, where we wanted to take this year, and what we wanted to get accomplished this year. So there's a whole bunch of things on the roster that we didn't really get to last year, just because like everybody was just trying to figure out their own lane and then come together and find out a solution of how we can make the show better for you guys and for fans, and just what games we want to play to better our channels and things like that, just statistics wise, and just getting everything back together, back to the way it used to be. Well, not used to be, like just finding a new way of creating things and getting things to you guys as the fans. As always, you guys can tell us what you guys want to see, like as far as video game wise, or you want us to talk about movie wise. Just we're open for suggestions or anything, and our social media will probably be plugged at the bottom. And then Jose, he's constantly putting out videos, so check his videos out. G-Dog put out a couple of Red Dead videos, and that's actually one of the other games I actually wanted to get out of the way, but I've heard that game was like a pretty long game. So if you guys actually are playing that now or have played it, can you let me know how long it actually took you to beat the game? It said, like, I looked it up and it said around like 45 to 50 hours, the story, and then like 70 plus if you're doing like all the extras and side missions and things like that. Yeah, so G-Dog and Jose actually have videos of them playing Red Dead, and then like Red Dead Online. I kind of wanted to get their opinions on Red Dead Online and Fallout 76. Fallout 76 was one of those games to where I thought I was gonna get day one, you know, because I was really excited when I see it at E3, and now it's like I'm kind of glad I didn't get it day one, just because of all the bugs and everything else that was happening with the game at the time. And then everybody was kind of saying that the game actually sucked, and I didn't actually believe that it sucked. I still don't believe that it actually sucks. I believe it's just everybody's comparing it to what Fallout 4 used to be. But when you think about it, it's like Fallout 76 is Fallout 4 just online. What did you guys actually expect from Fallout 76? Now, I also know like Bethesda actually told you guys what they're gonna give you when day one came, and they didn't give it to you guys, or whatever the case may be or have been. It's just like it's Fallout Online. You get to play with your friends. There's no actual story, yes, but being that there's no actual story, it gives you more of a basis to just kind of do what you want to do and build on top of what you want to build. I do actually plan on picking that up within the next couple of weeks, just to show you guys like the game is a great game. Now, despite like the glitches and the bugs and everything else like that, but I still believe it's a great game. And I still think it has potential. If you guys don't think that, let me know, and let me know why down in the comments. But I actually wanted to get into Fallout 76. Jose actually played the beta, and I kind of like what I seen in the beta, but after the beta it was kind of like we didn't hear anything of it until like after Christmas when it went on sale and things like that. So I was just kind of confused as to what people actually wanted from the game. What were you guys actually expecting from Fallout? Did you expect it to be like another Fallout game, or like just let me know what you guys thought and what your guys' thoughts are on the game. Other than that, I mean, there's a couple of games I wanted to get back into, but I don't really feel like it's necessary to get into those games, just because one, they're outdated, and then two, like, it's just like, why? What's the point? Look, when I deliver these cars to the gas station or whatever, I always wind up just flipping them because you can't get in the car. How would I release this tether? But that being said, you know, this is my first video of 2019, just letting you guys know like the rundown and the things I've been doing while I was on my little break, and just letting you guys know like I'm ready to get back to it, and I'm ready to give you guys videos. And the last videos I put out, I think they were kind of shit just because I wasn't talking in the videos really. I was kind of just doing videos, just putting videos out. I wasn't giving you guys my opinions on the game towards the end, and that's why I took a little break, just to figure some stuff out. But now I'm ready to give you guys like full-on reviews, and I'm ready to talk about some of the games that's actually some of the games that's actually out now, and some of the games I've been playing. That's pretty much all I've been doing and thinking about, was putting out a show. And oh wow, I could have just did it that way the first time. That would have been smarter to do. What? Oh. So in the next couple of weeks, I'll probably be back on PlayStation and PlayStation Plus, and just showing you guys what I want done, or how I get down, and how rusty I am in playing some of these games. But I still think I need a little bit of practice before jumping into Overwatch and Rainbow Six. All that being said, thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. For the most part, everybody's putting out content, and it's coming to us like pretty fucking fast. And there's a whole bunch of games coming out, so you should expect like reviews on these games that are coming out. I know Anthem is coming out soon. Far Cry New Dawn is coming out. I'm actually pretty excited for that. But me and G-Dog will probably get into that when we actually do a show. And there's a couple of other games coming out. Just stay tuned. I'll probably put some games on my Twitter feed. Oh, come on. The fucking car won't blow up. No! I'm gonna get it to the gas station before. Come on. Oh, shit. Well, yeah, actually, so yeah, all the games is coming out pretty soon. Just stay tuned. I'll probably post them on my Twitter feed, and just stay tuned for Jose and G-Dog's videos. I know they have videos lined up and ready to go. Yeah, this is just like a welcome back episode. Let you guys know what's going on, what I've been doing, and what I'm thinking so far, and then the games I was playing. If you guys have anything to say about the games I was playing, or what you guys thought of some of the games that I played, let me know so we can talk about it either in the comments or on social media. All right, YouTube, peace out.